I have always felt that intelligent women crave solitude, being in their own space, needing calm, quiet. I feel in our modern world, attention and energy is so fragmented, and with open access and endless noise, I think that a woman withdrawing quietly for herself, to herself, is a woman truly at the height of her power. It reminds me of honey, potent, intentional, a strong cohesion. It makes her who she is. It deepens the more time and space that she takes for herself. And the more she honors the space that she holds, the space that she needs, the space that she desires. Because solitude for intelligent women, it's not emptiness. It's a birthplace, a genesis, ceremony, a door. It's a canvas for her hopes, her feelings. It's a place for her to inhabit her inner life, her dreams and curiosities, her tendencies, her quirks. I feel like I've always been my own universe. Having time to be in it and explore it is rewarding. Having time and space to breathe, to be, you notice a lot more. And as you interact with ideas, influences, I find myself thinking, interesting, why do I like this? How does this make me feel? What about this book do I love? What about this style or trend resonates with me? And sometimes I surprise myself because I discover something that I wasn't aware of. You become your own favorite museum, and in solitude you realize your sense of taste, finding what quietly pulls at you or something you can't stop talking about. Books, cities, outfits, screenshots you save, pictures you can't stop looking at. And then you bring this sense of experimentation and curiosity into hobbies and into life. Solo piano playing, journaling, mood boards, movement, fashion, even rearranging a room. And even before your mind explains it, you find that your intuition already knows. And it becomes easier to answer the bigger questions and to show up in life because you've already sat down with yourself in play, in rest, in whimsy, in reverence. You've met that woman and you're not afraid to express her. You're not afraid to speak up in conversation. You're not afraid to have dinner on your own. You're not afraid to live solo. You're honoring the woman that you are. And it's not about the objective to be intelligent, because being yourself is intelligent, and knowing yourself is the beginning of that intelligence. It's life-giving, it's freedom, and these rituals that you develop and you enjoy, they become your identity. They're also protection. Experiencing your own energy is something that I wish for every woman. Do you know what energy you carry? Have you tasted it for yourself? Intelligent women, they love solitude because by quieting the world around you, you can actually hear yourself again. You realize that you've always been the main character, and you become more committed to building a life for yourself that suits you. What lights you up? What do you really love? Intelligent women, they take the time to acknowledge these things, and their intuition becomes their compass for opportunities, for relationships, for how they spend their days and with whom. I think that in some ways their lives become an extension of their inner world, not because they're performing, but because they've learned to inhabit their own lives and to exist. In an overstimulating world, being alone, this kind of quiet, is no small thing. And once you do it, you realize it is not quiet at all. You realize that I have opinions and options and choices and thoughts and ideas, and I exist. And this is a personal freedom. You feel like you are alive and you always have been teeming with life, inhabiting your choices, your wishes, and your desires, and saying they matter by creating space for them, no matter how small that is living. And I think that is why intelligent women wouldn't trade their alone time for anything, because there they find who they really are.